There are two major problems in reviewing gay male adult movies. The first is pronouns. You see, if you are reviewing a heterosexual film and you write he bites her neck, it is fairly clear what is occurring. Reviewing a gay male film, if you write he bites his neck, it is not clear whether you are describing an act of passion or one of contortion. So you find yourself using first names a great deal. You might say, Fred bites Jack's neck. However, if your next sentence is, Jack licks his tattoo, you are again faced with the same problem. So you find yourself writing, Fred bites Jack's neck. Jack licks Fred's tattoo. You can go into rather distorted sentences such as, Jack bites the neck of Fred, who then licks Jack's tattoo. Another problem in this area is that very often you do not know who has what name. Sometimes one set of names is listed on the cover of a movie, another in the credits, another in the promotion material online, because these movies are passed around often rather carelessly, especially those that come from other countries or which are very cheaply produced by one set of people who then sell them to another, who then sell them to yet a third party, a distributor. And it's possible for cast lists to become very confused, so you often don't know the names. Sometimes there are no cast lists at all. So one will use descriptive words, the blonde and the brunette. If you're reviewing a movie with 5 scenes, each of them with a blonde and brunette in them, then you may describe the characters in the first scene as the blonde and the brunette, and those in the second as the taller and the shorter, and those in the third as the hard hat, the Indian chief, and the policeman. It all becomes very tersely descriptive, very difficult to make sentences flow. The second problem is one unique to adult films, and that is the fetish factor. You see, people often rent or buy adult films not for their movie making expertise or their dramatic appeal, but for the subject matter, that is, for the specific acts that the models are doing. And if they find the specific acts in a specific movie enthralling enough, it is very possible that the viewer does not care what the technical or aesthetic quality of the movie is. So in reviewing, you must remember the fetish factor and remember that though you may dislike the movie, in fact, you may dislike the fetish. You are writing to bring the movie to its audience. So the best resort is to, at first, describe the action. Describe what the viewer will get to see if he rents this movie. Then, that need having been satisfied, you write whatever aesthetic judgment you have to make of it in the latter part of the review, so that those who do care will know. It's a very delicate juggling act. First, keeping the review at all flowing or interesting to read when you're having to write in short descriptive sentences, constantly repeating the name or nickname of the characters to keep the flow of action clear. And second, to be careful not to sound too critical where aesthetic criticism simply may not be relevant. I hope that answers the major questions people have. The third question, which many people ask, my answer is sure, sometimes.